I have almost 1 million followers across all social media platforms. So you can just imagine the amount of hate I get every single day. I'm just existing and someone's like, your makeup looks ugly, your outfit looks ugly, cover yourself, shave, your body is so weirdly shaped. Like someone told me like, oh, your body shape is really weird. Tearing me apart, okay? That's the type of comments I get every single day. And guess what? None of them faze me. Because I'm here. I mean, I'm here talking to you again. I'm here posting on my social media again, despite all the hate comments I get. The video I posted before this, talking about how women are so powerful, you know, just like my own experiences and how the women who are watching me should also start acting like they're powerful, because we are. There was this one comment that was like, I thought you were gonna say something new or smart. And then the second comment below that, it's like, I'm so thankful for this video. This is exactly what I needed to hear. But obviously my mind goes to the first and the negative comment that's telling me that I didn't really say anything inspirational, or like I just spouted a bunch of bullshit, basically. My mind, your mind, every single human being's mind goes to the negative before the positive. And this is a scientific thing, proven by the research, by the everything. Like you can literally search it up, because we were made for survival, okay? We were made to survive out in the jungles, out in the fucking woods, okay? We had to see the danger. That's why we pick up on the negatives before we pick up on the positive. That's why every single hate comment you get, you keep taking it seriously, because your mind is wired like that. That does not make the hate comment true or valid just because your mind is like registering it first. Literally post fashion content. I love fashion content. I plan to do that forever. But with that, and with so many women watching me, I think I also have a responsibility in a way to speak up about things that will help them alongside fashion. Not because, yeah, fashion, you can put on cute clothes, but if you're feeling ugly inside, it's not gonna do shit. This is just my way to help those women. And if that's not your cup of tea, feel free to click off. I'm gonna help women in whatever way I can, and if this is not for you, you can literally just keep watching my fashion videos, of course. Now that's out of the way, I'm gonna tell you how you can literally train your mind to disregard hate. So I was ranting to my sister one day when I had just hit 500k on Instagram. It was a huge moment for me. I mean, you have no idea how many people used to make fun of me for posting on social media back in like 2020. They used to send my posts in the group chat, be like, look at this bitch. Like, so much. Like my best friend would tell me, you're taking social media too seriously. It's not that serious. Like, what are you doing? It's embarrassing. It's cringe. Like, I kept going. I had so much hate, and I kept going. And the moment I hit 500k, like a milestone I would have literally never even dreamt of, thinking about how irrelevant people are. You need to stop putting people on a pedestal. No one is better than you. No one knows what they're saying. No one knows what they're doing. We're all just pushing through, because people, they're not as smart as you think they are. Their words are only a reflection of their own experiences. And those people who call you cringe, who call you embarrassing, they only say that to you because that's all they know. That's all they tell themselves in the mirror when they try to do something they love. So when you try to do something you love, that's their first instinct, to call you cringe, to call you embarrassing, to call you stupid, because that's what they tell themselves. It's all reflection of their own lives. It's all projection. You have to understand this. I'm not saying that if you murder someone and someone's like, that's wrong, you're projecting. No. If you're simply just being yourself, for me, that's not shaving. Or for me, that's wearing the clothes I want to wear. But if someone has a problem with that, that's just projection, because they could never be themselves without their inner critique, without whatever telling them you are stupid, you are ugly, because that's what they tell themselves. That's why they tell you that too. So instead of going down to their level, try to bring them up. Maybe you can inspire them. Maybe you can inspire them to be like you if you prove it to them that it's possible. I read this book. I read 48 Laws of Power. Talks about how avoid the miserable, because misery loves misery. When someone in your life is miserable, they want you to stay miserable with them. Nobody likes to be lonely. Nobody likes being left behind. They all want to feel like they belong. Your relatives, your Indian auntie, whoever is telling you women can't do that, women can't wear that, or like you're posting on social media, that's so cringe, I could never do that. And if you listen to them, if you're like, maybe she's right, posting on social media is cringe. I'm gonna stop. Congratulations. Congratulations, you did exactly what they wanted you to do. Now you guys can talk about how your life sucks, how you never get what you want, how rich people are evil, like how life is unfair. Like, yeah, you can go cry about it with them. I know you don't want to keep falling prey to people's hate and dim yourself. Your mind keeps telling you, what if they're right? But what if they're wrong? I get comments under my post, right? It's like, you know, that outfit was low-key ugly. And I'm like, okay, let me see your fashion degree. Because what I know right now is I'm the one who's putting myself out there, who's actually trying things, and you're in your bed writing hate comments about people you don't even know. So who the fuck are you? Whenever I see a comment with no profile picture, especially, I just imagine them being in their bed full of pizza boxes and gooning and being a pedophile. I'm like, wait, do I even want to take a pedophile seriously? Do I even want to take this man, this woman seriously? Are they even qualified to tell me? People, they have so much unsolicited advice. They have so much unsolicited advice because that's all they can do. They can't actually take actions, but they can talk because talk is free, talk is cheap. Action, it's none of that. Action's actually hard. Action is what you're doing, and that's what they can do, and that's why they are going to try to bring you down to their level because misery loves misery. If you take advice or like whatever they say seriously from someone who has never even dared to try to achieve their dreams and ended up being miserable, if you take advice from someone like that, what do you think is going to happen to you? The advice they're giving you, that's the advice they took for themselves, and look where they are. Being hated on sucks, but knowing you wasted your potential, listening to people who didn't even care about you, is worse. You know you have it in you. You know that you're special. You know you're meant to do something. Obviously, you're gonna get hate because you're doing something different from those miserable people. If you're not getting hate, you're not doing it right. Obviously, they think it's wrong because they've never done it. They could never do it. It doesn't actually mean it's wrong because who the fuck are they to tell you that it's wrong? Who are they? We're all on the same level. We just have different journeys. Nobody's better than you. There's no actual measurement. If there was a scale, maybe then we would be like, oh yeah, so she's here, they're there, you know, there's no measurement. Where's the scale? There's no scale. If you want to take someone's advice, take yours. They're only saying things that they know from their own experiences, but you know yourself. You know that you want to do this, you know it feels right. If you're not getting hate doing something, you're playing small. You're shrinking yourself. You need to get hate, actually. Or else you're just like every other person. You're just an NPC. But I'm kind of playing small because, like, I don't know, I'm burned out or whatever. Like, I'm posting videos that are like just basic, like not like my outspoken self, you know. I'll notice I'm getting less hate. And the moment I make content that I want to make, hate. So much hate. I posted this little transition, like a hair transition. It has like 7 million views. So much hate. Like, oh, she looks so dirty. She looks so unclean. You cannot accept that someone out there can literally go in the beach looking however the fuck they want without being insecure. You cannot comprehend that because you can't do that. That's why you're like, hate is good. Hate means you're doing something right. It's literally the universe's way of telling you, you are on your higher purpose. You're about to change the world. Even if your little sister grows up thinking she's confident because she saw you choosing yourself. She saw you never calling yourself ugly in front of her. Even if you change one kid's life, one woman's life, even if you change your own life by just being you were on the right path. Even though your mom, your dad, your aunties, your relatives, everyone had to say something negative, but you chose yourself. You changed your own life. The universe was giving you signs all along. Your mom's like, how can you do that? That's not allowed in our family. Think about it. Your mom married someone she never wanted to. Mom gave up on her dreams. Your mom didn't have the courage or didn't have the resources or whatever. If you take her advice, where do you think you're gonna end up? But if you do something differently from what she did and stand up for yourself, you're also gonna have different results. You're also gonna have a different, better life, whatever that looks for you. You know you don't wanna end up being married off to someone you don't want to, so stop taking her advice and stand up. If she's hating you, it means you're doing something she never did. It means you're also gonna get something she never did. This is gonna sound harsh, but they're gonna die. Your parents are gonna die 20 years, 10 years. You are gonna be stuck with an advice. You're gonna be stuck with what you decided to do when they were alive. You're gonna be stuck with their own projections, their own insecurities, their own desires, not yours. Everything they told you to do. If you did it, you will be just a reflection of your parents, nothing else. When they die, you'll be nothing. You could apply this to everyone. Your grandma, your granddad, your relatives, they chose their path already. I mean, there's this movie, right? Everything All at Once. Like, I saw this video, it's not like slapping or ripping off the band-aid is what exactly like makes them quantum leap in the movie. It's that doing something out of the ordinary, something that other people would never do, is what quantum leaps you. So if today, for example, if today you decided that in your family you're actually going to get a degree, nobody else did, it's so out of the ordinary that you are meant to quantum leap, and the hate you get is just a confirmation you're on the right path. When you try, you have 0.0001% of chance, but when you don't try, you have no chance. You are bound to be miserable and die miserable. You have nothing to lose, so just go on and try. When I was getting so much hate for my social media, I knew that if I gave up now, I'll never get what I want. I'll never be famous, I'll never be successful. But if I keep trying, there's 1% chance, and I'm willing to take it because I have nothing to lose. I'm already being hated by everyone. I already don't have friends. I'm already being embarrassing. I'm already being singled out in my classes. I'm already being made fun of. So what do I even have to lose? Let's just keep going. 1% chance, I'm ready to take it. I think the universe, it has a big mouth and it starts talking. God's not gonna just appear out of the clouds and be like, yeah, you're doing right. It confirms through other people. When your dad, when your friends, people who you don't want to end up like are hating, universe is signing you. I never take hate seriously because of this. I know that this is just confirmation that I'm different and I'm special and I'm meant to do something. I'm changing lives. That could be different for you, but my work is social media. I get millions of messages like that along with the hate. So I know that hate is just the confirmation. Lives I'm changing matters. Even if it's 1, even if it's 2, even if it's 3. I mean, imagine 3 people coming up to you and be like, oh yeah, you changed my life. We're so desensitized to numbers. But if you have a social media, right, and if you get like 20 likes, just imagine 20 people coming up to you. And you're still fixated on that one boy who called you ugly in 2020. Probably jealous, by the way. You're not gonna wake up tomorrow and suddenly all the hate is gone. You're gonna learn from practice. Practice, time, but never forget this. Every time there's hate, every time someone's telling you you're ugly, you can't do that, it's impossible. Remember this. Repeat, because it will stick with you. It took me years. This one time I literally wanted to quit because of hate comments. My boyfriend was like, that's what they want. You want to give them what they want? No, I don't want to give them what they want. The fuck? This is everything that has helped me through these years. And I really hope that it helps one of you. Bro, if it helped just one of you, I'm done. I'm like, yes, this video did exactly what it was meant to do. Okay, one person and I'm satisfied. Bye-bye.